Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dallas Daily Show, coming at you from the Neighborhood Loan Studio here in St. Louis, Missouri. Today's topic is gratitude in relationships. All right, let's get into it. All right, so if you're listening to this episode in real time, this is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, my friends. I hope you are getting some time to enjoy that, to be grateful. This entire week, we've been talking about this conversation of gratitude. Gratitude when it comes to how it actually elevates your mental health, right? Gratitude in the little things, gratitude in the tough times. Today, we're talking gratitude in relationships. And I can't think of a better day to do that because most likely, you are probably enjoying some kind of Thanksgiving feast around the table with loved ones. And now that could be family that is given to you, right? That could be your actual natural family, such as your parents, your siblings, your aunts and uncles on that side. That could be that, right? Or it could also be, so there's family that's given, but there's also family that's chosen. And maybe that's your friends and the loved ones that you've chosen throughout your life to spend those special moments with. Whoever you're celebrating it with, family or friends, happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend. And the other thing, too, that we're going to talk about just for a brief moment, because I think we can find gratitude in multiple levels, but I was just reading this last week. Aristotle, I know you probably know who that is, Greek philosopher. I go Greek sometimes, okay, everybody? This is how this works inside of this podcast. A few weeks ago, we talked about Cerberus guarding the gates of hell itself. And if you haven't listened to that episode, you totally should because it's a good one. I'll say it. Taylor, can I say that? Can I say it was a good episode? It was. Yeah, she's nodding too. So it was a good episode. But this time we're going to talk about Aristotle. And Aristotle talked about this idea that there are really three types of friendships. And that's what I want to kind of discuss and talk with you about today, because as we choose family to celebrate with and as we choose to be grateful, there's three ways we can be grateful. And number one, Aristotle said there are friendships of utility. Friendships of utility. That could be coworkers, right? That could be those are the relationships where there is some mutual benefit of you being in relationship one with another. So number one, friendships of utility. Number two, friendships of pleasure. And that can be the hobby buddy, right? That can be your football buddy that you're watching football with. That can be someone that you go fishing with. Or my wife and I, we're a couple, and we've got some friends who they're a couple, and we have really interesting like-minded things, and we have the same, like our kids are around the same age, and so there's a lot of life synergy between us. Those are friendships of pleasure where we actually do fun things together. Now, I'm very aware that some of you listening to this podcast are like, Dallas, this is way too many relationships. I'm a total introvert. I can have as few of people as possible. I get it. I feel for you. Nobody believes this about me, but I'm actually an extreme introvert because I think a lot of people misunderstand what introversion is, okay? So extroversion it has to do with where you get your energy. Extroversion are people who get their energy off the crowds and they get their energy off people. Introverts tend to get their energy by solitude, solace, being alone. I can put myself out there in a lot of ways, and as my wife likes to say, Dallas never met a microphone he didn't love. Sure. I don't. I'm really great with that. I'm great with the performative element of my life. However, I need a lot of alone time. So I prefer to be with the deeper core relationships, my children, my spouse, kind of my closest family members. And I really only have a few close friends, guy friends in my world. Now I have a larger outer circle, but I don't go to them when I'm in introvert mode, right? So anyway, kind of a tangent there, introversion, extroversion. Maybe we'll do an episode about that a little bit more in depth at some point in the future. But for the introverts out there, you might be going, okay, you've talked about friendships of utility, number one, friendships of pleasure, number two, and you'll minimize those as much as you can, right? Here's the third one, and this is the one I love. So we got friendships of utility, we have friendships of pleasure. The third one is friendships of virtue. Friendships of virtue. These are the people with whom there is mutual respect. These are the people who are driving you to be a better person. These are the friends who make you better. And I just want you to think about who those people are in your world. the friendships of virtue, not just the friendships of mutual pleasure and mutual utility, but the ones who actually make you better. They're the ones who talk to you about aspiring to your best potential self. Those are the ones I really want you to be thinking about right now and be grateful for. But the truth is, can you be grateful for any level? Can you be grateful for the mutual utility, the mutual pleasure, as well as the friendships of mutual virtue? Or can you be grateful for the given family or the chosen family? At what level can you be grateful? And that's all I want you to consider today when you do your positive play call card. So this is the same play call all week, and I'm holding it up there for you. It's today I am grateful for ... Now, I think you could put a person's name here today, if that works for you. I think you could say, today I'm grateful for Sarah. Today I'm grateful for Taylor and everything that she does to help this pod go off. So Taylor, thank you. I appreciate you. And you can be grateful for friendships of utility. You can be grateful for friendships of pleasure, but I really want you to think about who are those friendships that you're grateful because they make you a better person. Because ultimately, what are we trying to do in this life? We're trying to grow. We're trying to expand. We're trying to become more than we were yesterday, more today than we were yesterday, and more tomorrow than we thought we could be today. Life is all about challenging and growing and expanding beyond your perceived maximum potential, and the right relationships will help you do that. So again, that's your positive play call for today. It is today I am grateful for, and you can list a friend, you can list a person, you can list a mentor, a coach, a cheerleader, a champion in your world, someone that you absolutely are gratitude-filled because they are in your life. So that's all I got for you today, my friends. Before I let you go, I'm going to pray for your 4 eyes. I'm going to pray that today you would expand in your insight of what you've learned and the revelation you're receiving. I pray that you expand in your imagination of who you are and what is possible for you. I pray that you would expand in your intention, both your will and your action of what you hope to accomplish. And ultimately, I pray that you expand in your impact. That is the positive influence you are having in the world. That's all I got for today, my friends. Again, please visit DallasDailyShow.com for all the resources. Check out our sponsors as well. Go out there, be grateful, and more than that, have a championship day.
Thanks for listening to my dad's podcast. For more tools, go to DallasDailyShow.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.